Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first ever episode of CawTalk, or, well, I guess maybe the third. Depends how you count it. The first ever episode of the rebrand, let's just say. And my first guest, he's a former PWA international champion, known as the Anglo-Saxon aristocrat. Ladies and gentlemen, Nathan Roberts. First of all, welcome to the show. It's an honour to have you here.
Yeah, it's definitely great to be here. I need to sort of show the wrestling industry who I am, what I'm about. Do you know what I mean?
Now, you say you want to show the wrestling industry, but you've been pretty quiet as of recent, so what have you got going on at the moment?
Um, Obviously I'm in Glasgow Pro Wrestling, doing bits there. It's not the best of places to be, but I'm definitely there to show everyone in the universe that I can enter every different scene and I can dominate the wrestling industry. I can win titles. But obviously, I'm back home in London itself doing Valiant Wrestling, which I've acquired the assets of Pro Wrestling Endeavour to build my own promotion.
What the process of acquiring Endeavour and then rebranding it as Valiant?
Yeah, I saw there was a promotion going on in London, and the issue is there's not many promotions in London itself, and the one that is, it wasn't really doing so well financially. So I came in. Obviously, we all know I've got quite a bit of background on from. So I came in and I was able to acquire the assets of purchasing Endeavour itself and their roster. I've been putting my own money towards it to fund the new roster, but the issue is I've still got to keep, due to legal reasons, I've still got to keep the former roster there as well.
So how are the roster getting on together? Would you say the new roster and the old roster are like have any confrontation, or is everybody all good with each other?
I wouldn't say everyone's good with each other, but I've got an issue with one guy who's on the roster. That's to do with Glasgow itself. Me and him are currently, we don't get along, we butt heads, and he's on my roster, so I'm his boss, and it's a bit of an awkward situation. Everyone else is getting along sweet, so it's all doing well.
So this guy, you say you don't like him, but he's on your show. Is this because he's talented, or because he can draw, or is it just to try and make his life hell?
See, he was in Pro Wrestling Endeavour, so I've bought his contract. The issue is I can't release him or anything, so I'm stuck with him. But I'm going to try and forge him in my way. I'm going to make him different. I'm not like him the Phoenix that he is. I'm going to turn him into Joshua X.
So Joshua Phoenix, you've done battle with him in Glasgow. Tell me about him and how. It's clear you don't like the guy, but surely you have to respect his ability.
I've definitely got respect for his ability. He's everywhere at the moment. He's in every company, up and down the globe. He's doing a lot for himself at quite a young age. The thing is, though, he's also very cocky in the way he presents himself. So he thinks that because he's everywhere, he's done this, he's done that, he's worked with JP Masters, Alex Strider, he's worked with these big guys, that he's the top dog. And although, in some sense he's the top dog, the wrestling industry hasn't met Nathan Roberts yet. They haven't seen the Anglo-Saxon aristocrat fully. So Phoenix is on the hit list. I will take him down, knock him down a few steps, because he's in Robbie Scott's gym. He thinks, oh, I was trained by the best. You've not seen London's finest yet. I'll break your leg. I'll end your career.
Strong words there. So what? Tell me, who is Nathan Roberts? What sets you aside from everybody else that's out there right now?
What sets me about? See, I'm quite old. I'm an older guy in the wrestling industry. I'm 38 years of age. I bring this style that no one else has. Everyone else bounces off the ropes, does flips. I'm not about that. I'm more about keeping it down to the ground, on the mat, outlasting you in the wrestling ring. And if you can able to beat 10 minutes into you per se, you're not walking. Your leg's shattered. That's the thing I bring to the table that other people don't.
In the intro, I mentioned that you're a former PWA international champion. Tell me about the journey. Tell me about going from the small training school to being a champion.
Obviously, I grew up in Knightsbridge, London, England. I was trained in Brixton. Black Canvas Grappling. It's a well-known training facility, and it's 10 grand a year. That was money my mother paid when I was younger for me to be able to change the game. So I'm in the wrestling business to change the game, change the scene, do something that no one else has done in a way that is Nathan Roberts. I'm a different to everyone else, and that's why I do things differently. I join PWA. I target certain people to get what I want. I targeted Jay Tong, got myself a bout with him, and I beat him, destroyed his ankle, and took golf home to London. And that's what I plan to do everywhere else. I'm bringing something different, and I'm picking who I choose to face to get where I want to be.
So tell me 3 people that you'd like to face by the end of the year.
I'd definitely like to face JP Masters. Hank Strider is another big name that I'd love to face. I reckon me and him would have good chemistry in the ring. Definitely, I'd love to go one more time with Jay Tong, although it's very unlikely because I haven't seen him since then. But I'd love to go one more time in the ring with him.
Now, you mentioned a lot of the older guys there. Is there any of the new guys that are like just coming up that you'd just love to get in the ring with?
Well, obviously, we know up-and-coming guys. I'm not going to lie, Valiant's hired some up-and-coming guys, which they're different. They're different in a way that they shine differently than most of the people in the wrestling industry. We've got people like Nero Dominion, Party Scotty, Max Holton. There's loads of new guys which aren't showcased enough as they should be for the talent they have. And there's definitely quite a few on the Valiant roster that I'd love to face personally, and that you've got to enjoy watching.
What about your sons? Would you ever want to step in the ring with them?
Yeah, I'd love to. I'm not sure they'll last against me personally, because you would know I'm personally better than most of the people in the wrestling industry. But I'd love to face him. I'd love to go 10 minutes in the ring with him if they can last that long. Yeah, definitely.
So, who do you hang with backstage then? When you're on the road, who do you travel with? Who do you like to spend your time with?
I definitely, you'll always catch me backstage in the locker room with people like Adam Rain, Harry Gay sometimes. There's always people, like you got people from my circle in the south, like you got Aspen Roberts, Choke Lockridge. I recently found out with my son. So there's always people around me, and you will start to see them as I progress more through my journey, and you will see them who I hang around with, who you see me with, and you'll be able to see the type of relationship and banter we have.
Now, all those people, all Englishmen. Now, we're well known for the whole going out for a drink. What wrestler right now would you not want to get into a drunken bar fight with?
A drunken bar fight with, I wouldn't know. I want to say JP Masters. He looks like he could kick your ass. Or Vernon Price. He's deadly. I know he could probably last around the ring with me. He's a guy I wouldn't want to fight.
Now, Vernon is. You're right. He really is something else. How would you, if you could ideally, like, say, be his advocate in a way? What would you make? What path would you set him down?
He's recently came back into the wrestling industry after hiatus from 4 or 5 years. He's got what it takes. He's still got what he used to have, and his knee is still deadly. I want to turn the focus on him, getting some titles behind him, getting him shown to the fans, changing the face of the industry, taking down some of the big names to get yourself out there. Definitely.
So, what shows do you enjoy watching? Like, who do you and which wrestler do you think is really going to shine this year?
Um, Behind this year, I want to say Orion James or Ikaro Shigeo. These are two very different and unique guys, and they have a similar style in the ring, but they're two very different people. And I think they're definitely going to shine, progress well for us here.
So, what about the shows? What show do you enjoy watching right now?
Um, and as we all know, I'm a big fan of the owners of Future Wrestling. I'm always backing them in any way I can. Lions dead as well. So it's a tie between Future Wrestling, Lions Den.
Now, here's somewhat of a controversial question, but give me 5 wrestlers you think are underrated and 5 that are overrated.
Underrated. I've got to go with Max Holton. If he changed his way up, he changed his act up a little bit, he could definitely be one of the top guys in the wrestling industry. Orion James, as I've said before, he's going to shine this year. I've got 5, say 5 overrated and 5 underrated, was it?
Yeah.
Jay Turner, Orion James. Colton Jordan's doing well for himself in the wrestling industry, I'm not going to lie. There's people like Terry Atkins, Gage Grayson, they're doing well for themselves. But there are a few overrated people in the community.
So what are your 5 overrated?
5 overrated. For 5 overrated, I've got to go for Joshua Phoenix, people like Nathan Kidd. They think there's something else. JP Masters, I'll credit JP Masters enough as it is, but he's quite looked upon for what he is. Definitely JP Masters, Connor Sabin.
Some pretty controversial opinions there. Now, it's been an honour having you on the show, but looking forward, so what do you hope to achieve this year?
This year, I'd like to get my promotion off the ground. I'd like to win more bouts. I'm not gonna lie. I'd like to. Obviously, I'm stuck in England at the moment trying to work on my show, progress in Glasgow. But I might go back to the States. Might do a bit in Japan for True One. Possibly go LLU in Mexico. I want to sort of get out there more, show that I can wrestle in different backgrounds, and I can dominate the business, beat anyone and everyone.
Now, one final question: if you could give any advice to somebody just coming into the industry, what would it be?
The thing is, if you want to get out there, you've got to come after certain people. There's no point pussyfooting around and respecting everyone. You've got to come after a certain person and show who you are. You've got to make a name for yourself. You've got to make a statement. Like, I came after Joshua Phoenix. So me and him, we're going to have a fight in Glasgow. I'm going to whip his arse. But up until then, I was overlooked by a lot of people. Although I was in Valor and I was doing stuff in the proving grounds, I was overlooked. So you've got to come after someone in order to get where you want to be.
That's very, very true words right there. It's been an honour to have you on the show. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, it's been great speaking to you. I'll see you soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us today. If you enjoyed the show, please give us a like, share us on Twitter, and just support the show. If you want to be on CawTalk, drop us a DM. The DMs are open. It's at CawTalk on Twitter. Links in the description below. There'll be a link to Nathan's Twitter down below. And thank you.